Bad Kitty Cats. So today, we are going to do a face mask. It's a mask Monday. We're going to do the Leaders Aloe Soothing Renewal Mask because I've got like a lot of redness and I want to soothe it. So I'm going to use this and we'll have a little talk. My voice doesn't sound quite right. It's because I have a really bad cold, but I'm doing this anyways. Yeah, I got a cold like right after Thanksgiving, like the day after, and it just keeps getting worse. It's a sore throat, itchy ears, the whole thing. And my boyfriend's got it too, and my daughter's had a little bit of a cold as well. So we're all just like a big mess. Might help take my glasses off, huh? Yeah. So, there we go. Oh, this is really cold. They usually are pretty cold. So, let me just smooth it out as best as possible. There's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of juices. So I like to smooth those down into my neck, chest area. Okay. Kind of getting into my mouth there. And that happens with these things. So sometimes. So yeah, it's on and we'll leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes. Remove mask and gently pat the face with fingertips until serum is absorbed. Suggested use is 2 to 3 times a week. I usually do a mask 2 to 3 times a week, just not always a sheet mask. Got a kitty over here wanting to leave. Trying to get the door open. Sugar. Sugar. Meow. Meow. You gonna come up here and say hello? No. No, she's not. She wanted attention, but she didn't want to come up here. That's okay. So anyways. So, how is everybody's Thanksgiving? And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I'm sorry. I know not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving. One, not everybody's in the United States, and not everyone in the United States celebrates Thanksgiving. For many different reasons. So, if you did have Thanksgiving, I hope it was an enjoyable one. And that you had lots of food to eat and all that. I usually do this whole thing where I tell everybody I know that they're welcome to come to my home if they don't want to deal with their family, because they have a bad family situation, or if they just simply don't have anybody to go to. And they're perfectly welcome to come to my home. And this year I didn't do that. Although the day of Thanksgiving I said, you know, if anybody does want to stop by, it's cool. Because I had a lot more food than I thought I did. But I still didn't put into it what I usually do. I usually go crazy spending the whole week. Like, I'll bake bread and several desserts, and it's just like crazy. And this year, there were just 2 desserts. There was a plain pumpkin pie. And, sorry, this thing keeps going into my mouth. And that's gross. And I also made my caramel apple pie, which is like the best apple pie you ever tasted in your life. And it's so good. I'm gonna go have some after this. And yeah. And then I had a turkey and I brined it, and I made mashed potatoes, and we had pureed butternut squash and Brussels sprout salad that I made, and we had canned cranberry sauce. I did not make cranberry sauce this year. I just used the canned stuff because it just was not, like I said, I did some shortcuts. I did a lot of shortcuts this year, which is unusual. I did make my pie crust though. I did make my pie crust because I make really good pie crust. So I did do that. A lot of things I shortcutted on. We did have stuffing. Usually I make really fancy stuffing with like onions and cranberries and nuts in it and stuff, sometimes sausage or whatever. And this year I just made plain stovetop stuffing and stuffed it into my turkey. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not usually what I do. I did a lot of shortcuts so that it wasn't so hard on me, since my health is not, as you all know if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've had some health issues, so. And then I get this cold like the very next day, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Plus, it's that time of the month to add on to it. So yeah, piled upon pile of health issues. I'm exhausted. I'm just like, oh my god. But I still wanted to make a film. I was like, it'll be nice to make a film, put on my face mask. Yay. Right? Right? So anyways, and I like talking to you guys. So yeah, but we had a good Thanksgiving. Oh, and I always have an antipasto set up. We had olives and artichoke hearts, some marinated mushrooms, some mozzarella balls, and we had crackers and salami, and I also had 3 other cheeses. We had some goat cheese, we had brie, and we had a Havarti out, so there was all that too, and which was a lot. It was a lot. And grapes, I had grapes out there, and blackberries. See, I just keep remembering more and more. I'm so crazy when it comes to like Thanksgiving or any of that stuff. So now, of course, we've got the December holidays, and I celebrate both Yule and Christmas. So that kind of weirds people out sometimes. I am pagan, and so I celebrate Yule. I celebrate Christmas just as a tradition sort of thing. So I just enjoy it, and I think a lot of people are like that. And I have no problem with people who celebrate Christmas in, the reason for the season, as they say, and all that. I have no problem with that. And I have no problem with people who are celebrating Hanukkah or whatever, Kwanzaa. I don't care. It's a great season. We all have different holidays. And, if I could, I would celebrate them all. Because I think that all cultures are very interesting. And celebrating their holidays is a lot of fun. I have celebrated some Hanukkah things before because there is some Jewish history in our family. However, it doesn't go straight down for the mother because, there are a lot of rules. And so we're not technically Jewish. But I still, one time I was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna, I have a friend who's Jewish and I did a few things with them and it was nice. And I think that we should, instead of just saying, well, this is my holiday, rah, 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 we should celebrate all the holidays. This is just my opinion. If you want to celebrate one certain holiday, I'm cool with that too. I'm not big on judging others or telling people what they should do with their lives, except unless they're murdering people. Then I would say, I think you should stop that. And maybe I'm going to call the police now. Well, I wouldn't tell them because then they'd murder me, right? But anyways, you notice that happens a lot on TV shows and movies. They're like, I'm going to call the police on you. It's like, why did you tell them that? Because you're dead now. You're dead. That's how it is. I never understand. It's like when you're watching a show and they're getting chased, and they go upstairs. It's like, what are you doing? You are not going to get away by going upstairs. What is wrong with you? Would you just love that? They always do stuff like that. And I understand it's to advance the story, because if they did run outside and get away, that would be boring. But, we need to see this. But it's just so funny, like the things that predicaments people put themselves into in a TV show that you're just like, why would you do that? Then again, who knows what you would do in those situations. So anyways, like I said, happy holidays to everybody. I'll be decorating for the holidays very soon. I've got plans for this room. plans for my house. My house is just going to be a mishmash of all sorts of stuff. But this room I want to decorate in a very specific themed way. Like a color scheme that I want to go with and stuff. That I've never done before, and I'm really excited about it. But I also want to do it as inexpensively as possible, because I don't have a lot of money these days. Thank goodness I already got my daughter's gifts. So, alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so, there it is. It was really nice, actually. This has a lot of juice. When you take it off, there's like a ton of serum on your face, so you really have to, like, it says to press in until it's dry, or until it's gone, but that isn't going to happen. I pressed it in over and over, and I think there's a lot of aloe in it, which is really great for your skin, but it took a while. Somebody's honking in my yard, so I guess I'm gonna go now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay? Bye-bye, kitty cats.